lights, if somebody could be so kind as to turn the lights on. We'll move on to item 6, the approval of the board policies and objectives. 6.1714, policy 714, contracts authorization. It's new, it's on the second reading. For any comments on that, please?
Yeah, just a comment. I don't know if it's really in here or implied or whatever. But it states that contracts for student events, activity, and services under 5,000 may be signed by a dean or a department chair or whatever. I guess I don't want us to lose sight of the fact that somebody's tracking this so that if the aggregate in any one year goes over $50,000, then it does need to be. Pardon me, sorry.
Yeah, it will be tracked.
I don't know if I see that language in here.
You know, actually, as I called around, that comment was made by another board member too, and I probably should have, we could add on to there some time limit, like, let's say, per year or
School
something.
year,
Fiscal
fiscal year.
Fiscal year, something like that. We'll add that in. Put a time on that. It might be first semester. We'll have to talk to Dr. how that works, but we'll work that out.
But couldn't there be a situation where, let's say, one booking agent books several groups, and so you bring in the Rolling Stones for 5,000, and then a few weeks later you bring in the Beatles for 5,000. The blind goat for a couple hundred.
Blind goat pays less.
And how would that work? I mean, if it's one booking group booking for different acts, different amounts.
You guys need a contract for that.
Yeah, you probably have to. It just depends on who's getting the money, so the booking agent is all going to do booking agent. We have to compare
Okay, thank you.
I just think there needs to be some kind of language added to this because you've got these limits of under 5,000, then below 1,000, then you get to the 50,000. You got the different limits. You can string them along and get into a situation where you're working around the system. So we need to have some kind of language in here that addresses that.
Well, fortunately, that's covered in other parts of the board policy. We're required to requisition the funds by vendor, and then as it accumulates across these different agreements, the system aggregates the amounts. And that's kind of, I think it's covered under, was it 7123, board's purchasing policy?
We can add in here though,
Still
some
lose
kind of,
some.
we'd add in something like per fiscal year, after the 5,000.
Something, because you don't want somebody to have to like look at another policy to deal with an issue that is in this policy.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
So when you get that, are we voting on this tonight?
No. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we can just add, we'll add the per fiscal year.
Oh, wait a minute.
Can we get whatever it is in our next board update, what the final language is, knowing that we're passing it tonight, that language will be put in?
Do we have to pass it tonight?
No, we don't have to pass
So
it.
come on to the next meeting.
Yeah, okay.
We will hold it on the.
Yeah, that's good. We can check that over.
Can you guys follow on that?
Yes.
Well, since the next meeting's gonna be short, maybe you could send something an update so that we could look at it. That's it.
Item 6.2 then is policy 414, credit examination and to revise what is on the first reading. Any comment on that? Any none, I'll go to 6.3, policy 419, graduation requirements. It's also been revised and it's on the first reading. Comments on that, please?
Well, I like both of those. I mean, I like the concepts. So I'm glad that we're setting up policies on these.
We have an ACLIP committee that's working on them, so this is part of the first action so that they can be done.
Yeah, I think it's a great direction.
Item 6.4907, the authorized alcoholic beverage service and sales. It is new and it is also on the first reading.
Here we got revised.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have that revised language. Are there any other revisions
Um,
or contemplates?
Yeah, one of the legal updates that we went to in Springfield, as you know, Ken, had to do with the beverage service because of the recent clarification in the law that allows community colleges to have alcohol on campus. It was also made perfectly clear by Robin Schwartz that in order to be in complete compliance, that we would have to have a liquor license. So have we moved in that direction yet?
We have the local license will be applied to the state license.
We've always had a local license.
We've always had a local license, but the issue now is we have to have a state license, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we'll be moving forward with that
Yes.
after we pass this
And there will be
policy.
some problems with that application. As we're working on the application, Robin Schwartz had pointed out in an XSC State Board meeting that some districts were struggling with the how do you prove that this is the college. So I remember one community college actually had to go back to the board and pass a resolution that established the legal basis for the college. So there may be some technicalities,
Yeah.
Yeah, well-
but we'll work our way through that process.
And I think I used this in the seminar example because we do have alcohol as part of our culinary arts program, one of our courses that we're teaching, so we have to have a license. Thank you.
So in our procedures, are we gonna put in there like Bassett training and
Yes.
stuff that any state liquor license holder has to have? Okay.
Insurance.
Insurance, and of course, dram shop.
So when we talked about this, this is something I was feeling really strongly, we need to have language in here. You don't wanna just have this look like you're gonna look at this on an ad hoc basis. You're gonna have to have clear standards that you're gonna apply across the board. And so if we can leave it open this way, but in your procedures, you're gonna,
Yeah, well,
I think we were also advised that it needed to be in the policy as opposed to just in the procedures, but work with council on that.
I'd be curious the cost of being compliant. You have to get these licenses and insurances and
Yes,
training.
Do we know the cost by chance?
Yep, so the state license is about $750. The insurances, I think that Dave Gala said that I think we're good with our insurance.
Our
We
current
checked.
level of
Yeah.
coverage.
So, yeah.
right, but usually, at least in my experience with these things, the people who are gonna rent from you are gonna get additional
As well.
insurance. Maybe
Right.
they're gonna get a one-day liquor
Yeah.
license, or
Right.
they're gonna get things and they're gonna pay the cost.
Right.
Yeah.
But the village license is free because we're grandfathered in, correct?
Do you know the Grace Lake license cost?
I think we paid for that. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, we have a
Is it-
class O-2.
I thought we put that in the agreement when we annexed into Grays Lake, that we would have a permanent liquor license, and the village was fine with it. So if they make us pay for it, I could understand that, but I thought it was by agreement.
Okay.
And
So
our-
how do we check that out?
We'll check it.
We can ask the
check it out.
village.
And Fresh will also, they're also in the process, since they're our vendor on campus, they will also be applying for a liquor license from the state as well as the city of Grace Lake. So, because they will be doing some events. So we will hold the college's liquor license because there's culinary events and James Lumber Center, so we want to be compliant there. But then in addition, the caterer will hold the liquor license, will hold a liquor license also.
Okay. Thank you for this
And
comment.
there's a dinosaur speaks again.
All right. Let's see.